right, hello and welcome back to another exercise video. I am Jalen Parmalee. I am a licensed massage therapist and medical exercise specialist. This video is 6 of the best exercises to build stronger ankles and feet. So if you struggle with balance or if you have had multiple ankle sprains, these exercises will help increase the integrity and stability within your ankle joints, as well as reduce the occurrences of ankle sprains. We'll be targeting the tendons and ligaments of the ankle joints and feet, as well as the muscles of the lower leg. So we'll be targeting the calves, soleus, the tibialis anterior, your peroneals, and all these muscles listed here. The equipment used will be resistance bands. Use a balance pad, balance disc, and kettlebell. If you need any of these pieces of equipment, again, the links will be in the description below. As I always mention, you need to be sure you release muscle tension prior to exercise. If you're not familiar with how to release muscles in the lower leg, I have several videos on different techniques and tools you can use, so please check those out. If you find my content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started.
All right, first up we have banded ankle circles. Now keep in mind you can also do this without a resistance band, but if you truly want to increase your ankle stability and integrity, it needs to be done with a resistance band. So we're going to do 3 different movements. We're going to go inward, outward, and forward and back. Place the resistance band at the ball of your foot and keep tension in the band the whole time. Tricky thing for some of you will be only moving your ankle joint and not your hip joint. So really focus in and concentrate on only moving your ankle joint for this exercise. Now, calf raises. For the calf raises, something to remember is the calves cross the knee joint. So in order to target the calves, our knee needs to be straight and not bent. So with a straight knee, you're going to press into the surface with the balls of your feet. Try not to rock your body and do not bend your knees. You can do both legs or you can do single leg like I'm doing here. The balance pad and balance disc will make your ankle joint work a little harder, so I definitely recommend using those at some point. Now we're on to some wobble board exercises. For this one, we're going to press the wobble board with the front of our foot and then press with our heel. Okay, so we're aiming to touch the front and the back of the wobble board to the floor, and we're working the anterior and posterior or front and back of our ankle joint. Now we're working inside and outside. So the medial and lateral part of our ankle joint. Don't try to force this movement. Just press on the wobble board with the outside of your foot, then press on it with the inside of your foot. You may not get much movement going inward because the ligaments on the inside are designed to be much stronger and less giving compared to the ligaments on the outside of the ankle. Now we have the twists. So for this exercise, you really need to focus on keeping your foot fully planted on the board. And think about pointing your toes as inward and as outward as you can. You will get some hip rotation with this exercise, which is why you really need to think about connecting and moving the wobble board with your foot. Calf scrunches. Now we're strengthening the feet. Now foot strength is very important. Your feet are your foundation, and stronger feet improve your stability, proprioception, and fall prevention. So with this exercise, you're grabbing the towel with your toes, then releasing repeatedly. I also recommend doing this exercise without socks. I have socks on for your sake because my feet look disgusting. Seated soleus raises. Now remember, because we are in a seated position, we're targeting more of that soleus muscle. So keep that in mind. If you're at the gym doing that seated calf raise machine, you're not fully targeting the calf, you're targeting the soleus. Now all I'm doing here is I'm pressing into the floor with the balls of my feet. And here I'm doing single leg into the balance disc. Last but not least, we have Kettlebell Dorsal Flexion. Now for this exercise, the kettlebell handle is over your foot. Make sure your ankle is hanging off the ledge of a bench, bed, or your foot like mine is here. And you're going to pull the kettlebell up towards your knee. And we're targeting that shin or tibialis anterior muscle.